I'll mention the homework. I will mention the homework now. Okay, give me 2 minutes. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مكتبه الفداء أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, I hope everyone is well. And inshallah, we will start and continue our lesson from where we left last week. Now, last week we reached page number 8. And we spoke about, right. So I want to do a recap, and I'm going to ask one of the sisters to come on the mic to do a recap for me. So I'm going to ask Sister Tahira. Sister Tahira, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Was you here last week, last lesson?
Yeah, I was.
Bismillah. Can you do a recap of this page, please, for me?
Yep. Man hada.
If we can kind of start from Maktabun, yeah, from there.
Okay. Hada maktabun. This is a table, a desk. Hada masjidun. This is a mosque. Hada kalamun. This is a pen. Hada sarirun. This is a bed. Ma hada. What is this? Hada kursiyun. This is a chair. Hada baytun. Is this a house? La hada masjidun. No, this is a mosque. Ma hada. What is this? Hada miftahun. This is a key.
Excellent. Continue.
Man hada. Who is this? Hada tabibun. This is a doctor. Man hada. Who is this? Hada waladun. This is a boy. Man hada. Who is this? Hada talibun. This is a student. Hada waladun. Is this a boy? La hada rajulun. No, this is a man.
Excellent, brilliant.
Thank you.
And next page as well. Yeah, go ahead with the next page because this is now starting fresh. We've done this as well, page number 8. Go ahead, do this as well. Man hadha. We've done this actually. Where are we going? We reached this page here. So 7 we did. 8. Go ahead, page number. We've done. Did you read page number 8? No, you haven't.
No.
Man hadha tajir, ma hadha masjid. You just read that, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Read number page number 8 as well, please.
Okay. Man hada. What's this? Hada tajirun. This is a merchant. Ma hada. Hada masjidun. What is this? This is a mosque. Hada kalbun. This is a dog. Hada kalbun. Is this a dog? La hada kittun. No, this is a cat. Hada himarun. This is a donkey.
Excellent. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic, please?
Should I choose?
Yes, you can. That's what I like doing. That's students who do well. They can choose this next participant or competitor.
I'm sorry. I'm Nargis auntie, please.
Okay, so another yes, auntie.
Okay, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Bismillah.
Okay. Haza himaru? La. Haza isan. Is this himar means is this a donkey?
Correct.
No. This is a horse.
Correct.
Okay. Wama haza, and what is this? Haza jamalu. What is this? And what is this? This is a camel.
Correct.
Ma haza. What is this? Haza tikun. This is a rooster. Okay. Man haza. Who is this? Haza mudarrisun means a teacher, I think.
Excellent.
Yeah.
The teacher.
This is a teacher.
Brilliant. And I'm going to ask you to do. I'm going to ask Sister Abrar. Sister Abrar, are you there?
Assalamu alaikum, I am here. I'm just multitasking.
Okay, Bismillah. I want you to read and write page number 10. So this is pretty much what we have done already. It's just a recap, and then inshallah I'm going to do today with yourself, because I like the size of the class, so it's a smaller size. I'll do lesson 3 and 4 today. Sorry, 3 and 2 as well. So we'll do 2 lessons today with you. Bismillah, continue.
Inshallah. Okay. Bismillah. Ma hada. What is this? Hada qalamun. This is a pen. Ma hada. What? Who is? Man hada. Who is this? Hada tabibun. This is a doctor. Ahada dikun. Is this a rooster? Na'am. Yes. Ahada hisanun. Is this a horse? La. Hada himarun. No, this is a donkey.
Excellent.
Sorry?
Correct. Brilliant.
Do you want me to continue?
Yes, please, sister. Jazakallah. Thank you. Continue.
Ahada waladun. Is this a boy? Na'am. Na'am. Yes. Hada kalbun. This is a dog. Hada jamalun. This is a camel. Ahada kalbun. Is this a dog? La. Hada qittun. No, this is a cat. Man hada. Who is this? Hada rajulun. This is a man.
Excellent. Sister Abrar, can you also finish off points to remember? Then I'm going to do lesson number 2 and then start lesson number 3 with yourselves. Bismillah.
1 second. Sorry. Points to remember. Ma hada. What is this? Hada kitabun. This is a book. Ahada baytun. Is this a house? Na'am. Hada baytun. Yes, this is a house. La. Hada masjidun. No, this is a mosque. Man hada. Who is this? Do you want me to do the note?
Yes, please.
Okay. 1. Hada is pronounced hada, but it is written without an alif, without the first alif. 2. Arabic has no word corresponding to the English is, i.e. Arabic has no copula. 3. There is no word in Arabic corresponding to a. In English, as in this is a book, the N sound at the end of the Arabic noon, kitabun, baytun, masjidun, is the Arabic indefinite article corresponding to the English a, and this N sound is called tanween.
Correct.
The particle alif placed at the beginning of a statement turns it into a question. E.g., hada baytun, this is a house. Hada baytun, is this a house? Can I just ask, number 3, is this the part that you were doing at the beginning of last lesson, the verb noun?
Yeah, that's right. So that is correct. So so the nouns itself are divided into subcategories. You have adjectives, you have pronouns, and you have nouns with alif lam. So when a noun comes with alif lam, that is called a definite noun, because it refers to a particular person, like al-kitabu. It means the book. And when you say kitabun, it just means a book. It could be any book. It could be a maths, English, science, a Spanish book, or a French book. That is called indefinite. So in English, it's called a common noun. Sometimes we use the term common noun or a indefinite noun. So this is a book. What type of book is not specified. But when you say, I want the book, you're referring to a particular book itself. And that's called a proper noun. So when there's alif lam, the last letter does not receive a tanween anymore. It just gets one dhamma. Al-kitabu. Not al-kitabun, but al-kitabu.
Okay.
Clear?
Okay. Thank you.
Brilliant. Right. Now, I'm not going to do the vocab because it's just a bit too basic. Now, with this lesson itself now, I'm going to slightly change the approach in this lesson. Now over here you will see there's something. Now certain words. So as you can see here, الدرس الثاني ذلك. ذلك meaning that. Now ما ذلك, what is that? ما ذلك, what is that? ذلك نجم, that is a star. So whenever a noun starts a sentence in Arabic, it's called a mubtada. ذلك is called a mubtada because it's a noun. Noun is a word which indicates upon place, or a thing which indicates upon place. A noun in Arabic is something which indicates upon object, or is a name of an individual, or it is something which is demonstrating or pointing towards something, is also treated as a noun. So dhalika is ismul ishara, which is a pointing noun, a demonstrative noun. That's what's the term in English language. So dhalika is a noun, which means that, and when a noun starts a sentence, that sentence contains two parts, subject and predicate, mubtada and khabar. So if you look at the word dhalika najmun, that is a star. So in the English language, we would use it, that is a star. So the word is doesn't exist in the Arabic language as a word. So the harakat itself on najmun, the dhamma tanween on najmun, that actually alludes or illustrates that najmun has a relationship between dhalika as a sentence. Dhalika najmun, that is a star. Okay. And over here, hada masjidun, this is a mosque. And wa dhalika baytun, wa means and, dhalika baytun, that is a house. So these demonstrative pronouns, hada and dhalika, they are allowed to come as a subject, as a mubtada. All nouns are not able to come as subjects. Hada is allowed. So hada masjidun is subject predicate. Dhalika baytun, subject predicate. Or in Arabic, mubtada means the noun which starts a sentence. Khabar is the information you are providing for your listener. So I'm going to ask Sister Samina. Sister Samina, can you come on the mic? Sister Samina, is your mic working? Right. Can I ask Brother Manzoor Lalji? Brother Manzoor? Brother Manzoor Lalji, can you hear me? Alaikum Assalam. So, ma dhalika, I'll read this page quickly and then you can read it. Ma dhalika, what is that? Dhalika najmun, that is a star. Hada hisanun wa dhalika himarun, this is a horse and that is a donkey. Hada masjidun wa dhalika baytun, this is a house and that is a mosque. This is a mosque, this is a house. And that is a house. Hada hisanun wa dhalika himarun, this is a horse and that is a donkey. Now, is used for asking a question. Adhalika kalbun, is that a dog? La dhalika qittun, no, that is a cat. Ma dhalika, what is that? Dhalika sarirun, that is a bed. Go ahead, brother.
You want me to read again?
Yes, please.
What you read here?
Yes.
Ma dhalika, what is that? Dhalika najmun, that is a star. Ma haza hisanun wa dhalika himarun, this is a horse and that is a donkey.
Continue. Hada masjid wa dhalika baytun.
Haza masjidun wa dhalika baytun, this is a mosque and that is a house.
Correct.
Azalika kalbun, la dhalika kittun.
Correct.
Is this a dog?
Is that a dog?
Is that a dog? No, that is a cat.
Correct.
Ma dhalika, what is that? Dhalika sirrun,
Sarirun.
that is this. Ma dhalika, dhalika sarirun, what is that? That is a bed.
Excellent. Over here now on this page, man hadha wa man dhalika. Who is this and who is that? The answer is, Brother Manzoor?
من هذا ومن ذلك. هذا مدرس. This is a teacher and that is
Imam.
Imam.
Huh?
ما ذلك. ذلك حجر. What is that? That is a stone.
Correct.
هذا
Sukkarun.
وذلك لبن.
Correct.
هذا شكر. This is sugar and that is leban, milk.
Milk. Brilliant. Thank you. Jazakallah. Thank you. There's someone called with the fire tablet. So I didn't realize that you could use fire tablets on Zoom. I wasn't too sure on that. Fire tablet.
Yeah, I'm testing this way.
Okay, sister.
Because it's another name on my daughter's name that says it's just showing fire tablet,
Okay.
not my own name.
Okay, that's fine. Bismillah. Go ahead, Sister Tassim.
Do I read?
Yeah, go ahead.
From where?
Page number 15. Hada sukkarun.
هذا سكر وذلك لبن. This is a sugar and that is milk.
Correct.
من ذلك إمام. Who is that? ذلك إمام. That is the Imam.
Correct.
ذلك قط. Is this a cat?
Is that a cat? Is that a cat?
Is that a cat? لا ذلك كلب. لا, that is no, that is dog.
Mm-hmm.
ما هذا. هذا هجر.
Hajarun.
ما هذا هجر. What
Correct.
is it? What is this? This is a stone.
Correct.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, right.
Next.
That's perfect. Now I'm going to move on to lesson number 7. Now, sorry, 7. Lesson number 3. Now, before I move on to lesson number 3, I need to do a few things to move on to this lesson. Give me 1 second. Now, quickly, I'm going to mention a few things. So, there's 2 types of sentences in the Arabic language, like the English language. So sometimes you can have a noun which starts a sentence like Zaid, Fatima, Al-Waladu, Al-Bintu. And that, when a noun starts a sentence, is called a nominal sentence, Al-Jumlatul Ismiyatu. And if a verb starts a sentence, the verb can be a past tense, present, or imperative. It will be called Al-Jumlatul Fi'liyatu, verbal sentence. Now, the important point to remember is this, is that some nouns, or the nouns are divided into 2 types, proper nouns or indefinite or definite noun, as I explained to Sister Abrar. Qalamun. So qalamun means a pen. It could be any pen. So it's a common noun or indefinite noun. It's not referring to a particular pen itself. That's called a indefinite or a common noun. Qalamun. Kitabun. But when you want to refer to a particular pen or book, you would add the definite article, alif lam. So in English, the definite article is called the, and in Arabic it's called al, mean the pen, the teacher. So al-qalamu, the pen. So whenever alif lam is added to a noun, the last harakat of the word which had a tanween changes from a tanween to one dhamma, al-qalamu. Kitabun will become. Since ism cannot since ism cannot at the same time be definite and indefinite, tanween and alif lam do not coexist, meaning that you cannot say like a pen. Qalamun has a tanween. So if you add a tanween to al-qalamu, it's like to say a pen. That does not exist. You either have a pen or either, I want a pen. You don't really care. A pen. It could be a Felted, it could be a Parker, it could be a different type of pen itself. So when you say I want the pen, it's a particular pen you after. So that's the difference between definite and indefinite. Is that clear so far for everyone?
Yes, thank you.
And then some nouns in the Arabic language, which are proper nouns. So proper nouns are names of individuals. They are called proper nouns. So Zaydun, Muhammadun, and Khalidun, these are proper nouns. And I've just earlier said, only nouns which are common nouns, indefinite, when they have alif, without the alif lam, they have the sound, qalamun. But these names, Zayd, Khalid, and Muhammad, even though they are proper nouns, in the Arabic language, they have allowed them to have the tanween. So they have the tanween, but they are still treated as proper nouns. But the word al-qalamu, you cannot say al-qalamun. That's not allowed at all. But Zayd, Khalid, and Muhammadun, these names of individuals are allowed to come with a tanween, and they will still treated as a proper noun or a definite noun. Is that clear?
So can I just repeat what you said? So you're saying al-qalamu and Muhammad or Muhammadun are both, is it definite?
Yes, that's right. Al-qalamu is a proper noun.
Yeah.
Al-qalamu has become a proper noun by the means of alif lam.
Yeah.
And Muhammadun, Khalidun, and Zaydun, they are proper nouns because they are names of individuals, not because of alif lam, because they're names of individuals, they are proper nouns.
Okay, I get it. Thank you.
And they are allowed to come with a tanween as well.
So you can say Muhammadun,
Correct.
Khalidun.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, one more thing, and then I will move on to lesson number 3. Nouns which end with a dhamma tanween or a dhamma are called marfu'un. So when you have a dhamma or a fatha is al-baba, baban, it's a fatha, tanween or fatha. Kasra can be al-babi or babin, one kasra or two kasra tanweens, okay? Now, when a noun receives a dhamma or dhamma tanween, it's called marfu'un. When the last letter of a noun has a dhamma, it is to be said marfu'. It indicates in English, it's called a nominative case. And when it receives a fatha, ashhadu anna Muhammadan, kam dularan, ra'aytu Muhammadan, it's called mansub, accusative case. Accusative case. And when it receives a kasra, it's called the genitive case. So ayyu shahrin, the ra has a kasra tanween. So that's called the genitive case. So all nouns in the Arabic language will either be marfu, mansub, or majroor. And one final point, and then I'll start lesson number 3. Now over here, al-waladu dhakiyun. The boy is intelligent. Now, if you look at the translation, you will see al-waladu dhakiyun. Sister Tahira, al-waladu dhakiyun. What's the translation?
The boy is intelligent.
The boy is intelligent. And how many words do you see in the English language or English translation?
4.
And how many do you see in the Arabic?
2.
So how is it possible? Where is the word is in the Arabic?
There is no is.
Excellent. What denotes is? Is there anything which denotes is?
Is it the end? So the ya with the dhamma.
Yeah, the dhamma tanween. That, yeah, that's right. So the word al-waladu, it's getting a dhamma because it's a nominal sentence. It's the noun which starts a sentence. So there's a ruling in the Arabic language. Every noun which starts a sentence will receive a dhamma or a dhamma tanween. So al-waladu is getting a dhamma because it's a noun and it's starting the sentence. Now the word dhakiyun, intelligent, where does it get its dhamma? This is getting its dhamma tanween from al-waladu because there is a relationship of the two words with each other. So al-waladu is giving a dhamma tanween to dhakiyun, and that dhakiyun is representing the relationship of is between the two. So the boy is intelligent, or al-bintu jamilatun. Jamilatun has a time marbuta at the end. Now this time marbuta at the end is giving the meaning of is, the relationship between the daughter and the word jamila. And you will see al-bintu jamilatun, both of them, the subject and the predicate. The subject is al-bintu, the predicate, which is the news being given about that bint, it follows each other in the subject, and it follows in gender and number. So al-bintu is singular and it's mass feminine, so it's jamilatun. You cannot say jamilun, you say jamilatun. And al-waladu dhakiyun, as I explained, Fatimatu, you may ask me, it does not have alif lam, and it doesn't, and it is not coming like Zaydun with dhamma tanween. So why is Fatimatu coming with one dhamma? Now, in the Arabic language, all proper nouns which end with a time marbuta at the end, so proper nouns, Fatima is the name of an individual, ends with a time marbuta, they do not get tanween. The dhamma itself represents the tanween itself. So this is a special ruling with regards to nouns that have a time marbuta at the end. Okay. Oh, what's happened? Give me 1 second. Let's sort this page out. Right, let me start this. Right, now, does anyone want to take a drink? Does anyone want to take a drink? If anyone wants a drink, go on to get a drink, and let me start the next part to teach lesson number 3. Right, okay. Now, in the Arabic language, there are 14 different pronouns. How many pronouns? What are pronouns? Pronouns are nouns which represent different individuals in a conversation, or they represent names of individuals instead of them they are being used. So pronouns are these as follows. So Sister Abrar, Sister Mamdani, can you come on mic? So over here on the screen. So dhamirun, singular. So there are 14 forms. So huwa is, it means no. Huwa means he. So these are, huwa, these are the detached pronouns which represent individuals. Huwa means he, and huma means they both.
Them both.
Yeah, they both. So in the Arabic language, you have singular, dual, and plural. In English, you only have singular and plural. But in the Arabic language, if there are 2 individuals, they have a pronoun which represent 2 individuals. Is that clear?
I think I'll have to go through this again. Okay.
Okay.
So huwa
Means
he,
and huma means they both.
huma means they both.
Give me 1 second.
And hum means there.
Let me just write this down for you. Okay, I'll do this afterwards. It's going to cause me a problem. So huwa means he, and huma means they both.
They both. Okay.
And hum means they all.
All.
Yes.
Okay.
هم أهل بيت الله. And
Here is her, he,
she
She.
yeah, is she.
she.
And huma means they both.
They both feminine.
Yeah. And hunna
Hunna.
means they're all females.
Okay.
Now,
So if it's mixed, then it would be male as well. Yeah.
that's right, that's right.
Okay.
Now, these are the detached pronouns. So, for example, how do you say Zaid is intelligent? Zaidun,
Zaydun
Dhakiyun.
Dakiyun.
Yep.
Zayd.
Dhaki-
Zayd. But would you say Zaydun?
Zaidun.
Zaydun Dakiyun.
Yeah, Zaid is intelligent. And how would you say now, Zaidun Zakiyun? So we are mentioning the name of who we're talking about. Sometimes in the English language or Arabic, instead of mentioning his name, because his name has already been mentioned, we use the pronouns instead for him. So Zaid is intelligent because he's not in front. We're talking about him in the third passively. We sometimes say he is intelligent.
So Huwa Dakiyun.
Huwa Dhakiyun, exactly. So Fatima is intelligent. We will say Fatimatu Dhakiyatun.
Fatimatu Dakiyatun.
And sometimes we can say she is intelligent. Then we use hiya.
Here Dakiyatun.
Dhakiyatun. And if you want to say they are Muslims plural. So the Muslimuna, you will say hum Muslimuna.
Hum Muslimuna.
Muslimuna. And if you want to say they are female Muslims, then you say hunna
No.
muslimatun.
Okay.
Hunna muslimatun. So what these pronouns do, they take the place or substitute the nouns and they represent whoever's performing the action itself or make a statement itself. Is that clear?
Yeah. Yes.
And then there are 6 for the third person. So in a conversation, you either have the speaker, like at the moment I'm speaking to you, Sister Abrar, you have the addressee, or you have the third person, which can be either he and she.
Okay.
Correct? Now, huwa, huma, hum is for the masculine. Hiya, huma, hunna is for the feminine. Third person. He, they both, they all. She, they both, they all. And the next 6, Sister Abrar, you can translate this. I know you. I expect, and I do anticipate you probably know this. Anta, go ahead. You can translate that. What that means.
Anta means you.
Correct.
Antuma means you both.
Correct.
Antum means you all.
Correct.
And these are all male, right?
Correct.
Yeah. And then you've got anti, you, female. Antuma, you two, you both, female.
Correct.
And antunna, you all female.
Correct.
And then ana means me.
Yep. Or I.
Or I. And nahnu means we or us.
Brilliant. That's brilliant. Thank you. Is that clear so far?
Yes. Thank you.
Right. Brilliant. Just now, next person who's new to the class. Who is new to the class? Tahira, can you come on the mic?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what I remember from last week, you've done Al-Arabiyyah Bayna or Kitab al-Asasi last time.
Kitab al-Asasi, a very long time ago.
How long ago? 10 years ago?
Yeah, literally when I was a kid. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So now you have these huwa, huma, hum. These are called the detached pronouns. So they never come attached to any noun or verb. Huwa, he. Huma, they both. Hum, they all. Hiya is she. Huma is they both females. Hunna is they all. Anta, antuma, antum, you, one male, you two males, you all males. Anti is you, one female. Antuma, you two males, two females. Antunna, you all females. Ana is I,
Mhm.
and nahnu is we. Now, what I'm going to do now is teach you the possessive pronouns. So the possessive pronouns are slightly different. So huwa is the detached pronoun which comes by itself. It never comes to attached to a verb or a noun. So the word who can attach to a noun. So the word kitab means book, correct? This title.
Yeah.
So who is the one which, this is the pronoun which attaches to a noun or a verb. So if you want to say his book, you will say kitabu.
Who.
Kitabu,
Kitabuhu.
correct. And if you want to say the two males book, you will attach the pronoun huma. So it become kitabu,
Kitabuhuma.
correct. And if you want to say they all males book or their book, you will say kitabu.
Hum.
Excellent. And if it's her book, you would add the detached pronoun, attached pronoun ha to kitabu.
Ha.
And if it's their two females book, you would add kitabu,
Huma.
and hunna will be attached to kitabu.
Hunna.
That becomes,
Kitabuhunna.
how do you say his book?
Oh. His book.
Yeah.
Kitabuhu.
And her book?
Kitabuha.
And their book, male?
Kitabuhum.
And their book, female?
Kitabuhuma.
That's their two individuals, yes, correct. And if it's their all book, females, referring to plural?
Kitabuhunna.
Correct. Now, then, anta is the detached pronoun. Anta alima, anta alimun. And as your sister, I would say anti alimatun. You are learned. Now, these are the detached pronouns. They come independently, individually. Now, the attached pronouns which attach to a noun is these ones here. Ka, which would mean your book. How would you say your book?
Kitabuka.
And how would you say your name? The word ismun is name. And how would you say ismu?
Ismuka.
And how do you say how? Halun means state. And how are you? How do you say that? Halu.
Haluka.
And if it's a female, how are you?
Haluki.
And if it's your book for a female, you will say
Kitabuki.
excellent. And if it's two individuals, two boys, their book, how would you say that?
Kitabukuma.
Excellent. And if it's a group of individuals or boys, their book, how would you say that?
Kitabukum.
Excellent. And it's a group of females, it's the same kitabukuma and kitabukuma for both of them. It's the both same the attached pronoun. And if it's their book, females, how would you say that?
Kitabukunna.
And my book, it's a ya. The ya will be added to the noun and it become
Kitabi.
an
Kitabuna.
Have you done this before?
Many years ago.
Okay. I want you to go through all the 14 now. And once you've done the 14, then you can give the mic to someone else.
Okay.
Translate as well. Kitabuhu, his book, and Busos.
Kitabuhu, his book. Kitabuhuma, their two persons book. Kitabuhum, their book plural. And then Kitabuha, her book. Kitabuhuma, their two persons book. Kitabuhunna, their book plural. And then Kitabuka, the masculine, your book. Kitabukuma, two masculines book. Kitabukuma, your book plural.
Kitabukum.
Oh, Kitabukum. And then Kitabuki, your book female. Kitabukuma, your two persons book female. And then Kitabukunna, your book, female plural. And then kitabi, my book, kitabuna, our book.
Excellent. Brilliant. Who would like to come next on the mic? Who would like to come next on the mic? Sister Samina, are you ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Where are you from, Sister Samina?
I'm from Pakistan, Karachi.
Karachi is about 12 o'clock at night at the moment.
I'm awakened. I just for the class, I wanted to attend this. I missed at the 10 p.m.'s time.
Right. Okay. Bismillah. Go ahead. Kitabuhu.
Kitabuhu, his book. Kitabuhuma, their two persons' book. Kitabuhum, their book, plural. Kitabuka, her book. Kitabuhuma, their two persons' book. Kitabuhunna, their book, plural. Kitabuka, your book, male. Kitabukuma, your two persons' book. Kitabukum, your book, plural. Kitabuka, your book, female. Your Kitabukuma, your two persons' book. Kitabukunna, your book, female, plural. Kitabi, my book. Kitabuna, our book.
Excellent. Right. Brilliant. Can I request next person? Sister Kauthar Naqvi. Sister Kauthar Naqvi. Sister Kauthar, are you there?
Assalamu alaikum.
Islam, Bismillah. Kitabuhu, kitabuhuma. Go ahead.
Maulana, I'm just participate today.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Can I then request Brother Manzoor Lalji? Brother Manzoor Lalji? Brother Manzoor, are you there?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Go ahead.
Kitabuhu, his book. Kitabuhuma, their two persons male book. Kitabuhuma, their books, plural, more than two. Kitabuhua, her book. Kitabuhuma, their book, two persons. I just want to clarify one thing. This Kitabuhuma is same for male and female should be the same. If there are male and female, then it will be the same. Or even if it is two male and two female, is the same thing there.
Yeah, that's right.
And then Kitabukunna, their books, male. Kitabuka, your book, female. Kitabuhuma, your books, two persons. Kitabuhum, your book, plural. Kitabuka, your book. Kitabuki, your book, female. Kitabuhuma, your book, two persons. Kitabuhunna, your books, all female, plural. Kitabi, my book. Kitabuna, our book.
Excellent. I want one more student to do this, and that'll be the end. I think this is going to be quite overwhelming at the moment, and if I do the lesson as well, it may be too much for everyone to cope with. I want one more student. Sister Abrar Mamdani, go ahead. Can you do this? Because you're fresh to this group as well.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Kitabuhu. Bismillah.
Kitabuhu, his book. Kitabuhuma, their two persons book. Kitabuhum, their book, male, plural. Am I right?
Yep.
It is male, yeah?
Yep.
Kitabuha, her book. Kitabuhuma, their two persons book.
Yep.
Kitabuhunna, their book, plural, female.
Excellent.
Kitabuka, your book, male. Kitabukuma, your two persons book.
Right.
Kitabukum, your book, plural, male. Kitabuki, your book female. Kitabukuma, your two persons book. Kitabukunna, your book female plural. Kitabi, my book. And kitabuna, our book.
And I put you on the spot and ask you to do a different noun with this instead of kitab. For example, imamuhu.
What was it?
Word imam. Imamuhu.
Imam.
Yeah, imamuhu, his imam.
Yeah. Imamuhu, his imam. Imamuhuma, their two persons imam. Imamuhum, their imam plural male. Imamuha, her imam.
Right.
Imamuhuma, their two persons imam. Imamuhunna, their imam plural female. Imamuka, your imam male. Imamukuma, your two persons imam. Imamukum, your imam plural male. Imamuki, your imam female. Imamukuma, your two persons imam. Imamukunna, your imam plural female. Imami, my imam. And imamuna, our imam.
Excellent. Ahsanti. Excellent. How do you find it?
I'm quite amazed I managed it.
That's what happens when you listen, when you do it in a class format and you listen to other individuals and then you do the practice. You'll be surprised on what you learn because you actual ears get tweeted to listen to others, and it's easier to learn the lesson as well.
Yeah. No, it's a lot to take in, but I think once we go over it a few more times, it should come second nature. Thank you.
The reason why I have to do this because lesson number 4, when we do that, it starts verb conjugation. So I need to teach the pronouns for you to be able to understand the verbs itself. So that's the reason why I've actually started this with yourselves, inshallah. So
will the homework be to do this then?
Yes, I'm going to give you this as homework, and also I'll give you 2 different nouns. I'll write in the group the actual nouns which I'm going to give you, and then I want you to conjugate them, write them down. Here's imam. Imam is going to be one of them, and then I'm going to choose another word, mudarrisun, his teacher, my teacher. These are the 2 words, mudarrisun and imamun, and the word kitab. So 3 words you have to do with the attached pronouns, and that will be perfect.
Will you be sending this PDF as well?
Yes, you actually got the PDF already. I've sent this to you. I'll send it again. But if you look at the PDF books, which I sent the PDF book, and I also sent this as well with that.
Okay, thank you.
One
question, please.
Yes.
How can we memorize these? Then we easily learn the lesson, or we do any other writing, practice makes.
First of all, what you need to do is learn that there's 6 for the third person. The second person has 6, and 2 for the speaker, I and we. He, they both, they all. She, they both, they all. You, you 2, you all. You 1 female, you 2 females, you all females, I and we. So this is the way you will do it. And the huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum. These are the detached pronouns. Ha, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna. These are the attached pronouns which attach to the stuff. And that's the way that you practice them, repeat them, and then you write with the different examples, kitabuhu, mudarrisun, and imamun, and inshallah by the end you will memorize it, inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you so much.
I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
Can you please send a book PDF?
Message me if you haven't got it, Sister Samina, and I'll send you the book, because the group is probably tired of me sending the PDF book several times already. So message me privately and I'll send you the book, inshallah. Is that okay?
Okay, on this same number?
On my number, which is in the group.
Okay, I'll be sending that to your number. Okay, fine. Thank you.
Jazakallah. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وأجل فرجهم التماس دعاء في أمان الله اللهم صل على محمد وآل